Guys, Naturally Marked here, and today I want to talk to you about natural mini braids and thin hair. So if you've been having questions about natural mini braids and if you can do it on your thin hair, then just keep watching. Now, one thing that I want to say is I know that I have thick hair now, but I did not always have thick hair. My hair was heat damaged, it was thin, and I started doing my natural mini braids on thin, brittle, weak hair. And from me doing my natural mini braids, my hair got to be the thickness and how it's volumed and everything like that you see today. So my natural mini braids has not always been like this. I have made another video showing receipts of how my hair used to look back in the day. And my hair was not always like, can you do natural mini braids on thin hair? Yes, you can. Can you do natural mini braids on damaged hair? Yes, you can. The only thing is, it may not look the way that you want it to look right off the back. Like, your braids might be very spacey, or you might have, like, your scalp might show a lot, because my scalp showed a lot when my hair was damaged. Now, if you just have naturally thin hair and that's just the way that your hair grows out of your head, then you might want to look into either adding hair on the ends of your hair. I have a friend and she actually have just natural thin, soft textured hair, and she actually did mini braids, but she had to put in extra hair with her mini braid, so it was kind of like micros, but it wasn't micros. So I hope you guys kind of understand that she braided her hair but added weave to it. So it wasn't box braids, but it wasn't micro braids. They were literally mini braids, but she just added hair to make it like a little bit longer, or else kind of give her braids the fullness that they needed to look natural. Like, if I had just looked at her head without her telling me, I wouldn't have known that it was not her hair, because how much weave she added to her hair, it made it look natural. If you need extra help with adding hair to make your braids thicker, then do so. Is it safe, or is it that if the takedown is going to be difficult? I can't determine that for you, because I don't know how patient you will be at taking your hair down. And this even goes for people that don't have thin hair and you got thick hair, because when I started doing mini braids, I noticed that I had a lot of breakage up at the top. When I would take my braids out and I would let my hair breathe, I noticed that I had a lot of flyaways, and that was because I was very impatient with the takedown and I was not being careful with the strands that grow together, and with like the new growth. I would just break the strings like, oh, it doesn't matter, it's just one string. So I would just break it and then just keep moving on, or else the ends of my hair, I would just kind of break the bottoms of my hair just to unravel it. And it's like, okay, well, I've just did that to pretty much every single strand of hair on the ends of my hair. So it's like I was causing damage, but I was still getting length, but I was causing damage. So I'm happy that I had learned that in the earlier years of me doing natural mini braids. Like, okay, I can't have a poor habit of taking my hair down, because my hair will suffer. A lot of you guys are asking me like if your hair is going to get damaged with mini braids, and from my personal opinion, no, your hair is not going to be damaged, but depending on how you put your braids in and how you take your braids out is what's going to cause the damage. If you put your braids in nonchalantly and they start growing together, and you don't know what pattern that you braided in, I can't really explain it, but my hair is growing together, but I know that it's not horrible, because I can just take down one braid at a time, take the other one down, and then do like a little pinching pulling method without breaking my hair off. But if you're just throwing your braids in and then you're trying to rush to take them out, then you're probably gonna have problems. I feel like if you're not certain and you're not confident in doing natural mini braids, don't do them. Do what works for you. If you know you have thin hair and you want to try it, you don't have to do them as small as mine. Like I've showed in the other video, like how big and unorganized my braids were before. Like, you guys, they were so horrible. Like, they never looked like this. And I'm coming on here with no product in my hair and to show you like how thick and full my hair is. But this is literally no product on my hair. It's just over time your hair will get thicker. But for one, if your hair is thin, let's talk about some of the reasons why your hair is thin. So for me, my hair was thin because I was badly heat damaged and my hair was not liking the heat. So every time when I comb my hair, it either broke off or else it was just thinning when I combed my hair. So if you have thin hair from either permanent too much, putting heat on your hair, coloring your hair too much, you can probably bounce back and get thick hair if you're doing natural mini braids. Your braids are going to look like crap at first, but if you're damaged chemically, heat, whatever, your hair is probably going to bounce back and get thicker. Now, if you know that you just have your hair is just naturally thin and you have no damage to your hair, you've been natural for years and your hair is just thin, then that's just what you've been blessed with from God. Not saying that thin hair is bad hair, because everybody look at somebody else's hair and be like, oh, I wish I had thick hair. But you don't know how long it takes to like actually do thick hair, long hair, or something like that. So if you're like, oh my God, I wish I had long hair, you're just trying to get thick or long hair, but your grade of hair is just naturally thin, you just have to accept what you have. And that's one thing that I kind of did when I was damaged. I just accepted that my hair was thin and brittle. Like, I thought that that's just what my hair was. So I accepted what the case was, and then I could work from there. So if your hair is just naturally thin, then it's just like, okay, your hair is thin. I don't believe that there is any particular thing that you can do to your hair that's going to make it thick. I can say put castor oil on your hair. You can put castor oil on your hair every single day, but if that's just the grade of your hair is just a thinner, your hair is just thin, then that's what it is. Or else it's either age. Like, how old are you? Was your hair thin when you were younger? Because if it was thin when you were younger, then that's just the type of grade of hair you got. But if your hair is getting thinner now that you're getting older, it's like, that's just what it is. With age, is we can't take a pill to reverse time. So I don't want to give you guys false hope or get on here and be like, oh yeah, you need to make sure that you spray water on your hair every day, which is important, because that's what I do. I spray my hair every day with water. But I'm not saying that spray your hair with water every day and put castor oil on your hair is going to make your hair thicker. You can do those things. It may help a little bit, but like I'm just trying to say, if that's what you have, if your hair is thin, then work with what you have. Let me stop rambling. Okay, so I'm gonna put some of you guys' names down here that asked me the questions, because sometimes it's like, it's very difficult to be like trying to explain all of this crap in writing it. So it's just better for me to verbalize to you as much as I can. So one person said, what can I do to get more volume to my hair, or how can I help my hair to become thick? I have extremely thinning hair, desperately need help. So it's like I said before, what are you doing to your hair? If you know that your hair was not originally thin, like that's not the grade of hair that you have, what are you doing to your hair that's making it thin? My problem was I was putting heat on my hair, which caused my hair to thin out and to be damaged and to appear that it was thin, but my hair was not thin. So my question is, what are you doing to your hair to make it thin? Are you brushing it? You know, you don't even have to be putting freaking heat on your hair. I had a friend that stopped putting heat on her hair. her hair grew. It was like it started getting curly, but then she noticed that her hair was different. Like she noticed that her curls was completely different and weird, and I was just like, okay, well, let me watch how you're doing your hair. Come to find out, she was brushing the hell up out of her hair, like her edges and just her whole head. She was brushing the hell out of her head. So it's just like, no, like, don't do that. Like, that is making your hair thin. So not just saying the corporate is chemicals or heat. Your corporate could be your comb or your brush. So it's like, if you're combing your hair, or if you're even wrapping your hair a particular way and your hair don't like it, you have to listen to your hair and figure out why your hair is thinning to get more volume. For me, when I flip my hair over and do the pineapple method with my hair in these braids, I get a lot more volume because all of my hair, I'm molding it forward, and then when I take it down, it's going backwards, which all of my hair is still technically standing upwards, going this way on my head. I hope that makes sense, but that's a way to get volume, is molding your hair one way and then flipping it over the other way. Like, I believe I braid my hair, like I do a deep part on this side, so all of my hair is laid this way. And then after like a couple of days, if I'm sick of my hair being flat, like a flat part, I flip it over the opposite way that I braided. So I'm going against the grain. So now I have this nice waterfall looking area instead of my hair just being flat. So that's a way that you can get volume. Another person said, do you have thick strands? Your micro braids look so good. I'm afraid braids that small on my fine to medium strands would cause breakage at takedown. I also wonder if it will look thin and scalpy. I'm tempted. Make it look so good. I'm tempted. You make it look so good. Thank you. But like I said before, with Natural 85, she did mini twists. Y'all know I love Natural 85. I could not do mini twists on my hair when I first started being natural because my hair was damaged to the point of where it didn't hold the twist. So natural mini twist did not work for me, so I started doing natural mini braids. Are my strands thick? I don't know what that means. I don't know. I can just give you an example. I straightened my hair when I went back home. My mom said, you know what? I thought your hair would have been a lot more fuller than that when you straightened it. And I was just kind of like, you know what? I thought my hair would have been a lot more fuller too because it has so much volume and it's so long. So that kind of made me think like, well, maybe my hair is not as thick as I think it is. Like, no, you can't see my scalp, but at the same time, it's not like super thick like Natural 85's hair is. Like, she has a lot of volume. Like, the density of her hair is like super big. It's super thick. My hair appears to be thick like that, but I don't think that my hair is actually as thick as it comes off, if that makes sense, because my hair is very easily damaged. So that's what's making me think that my hair strands are not as thick as they appear and are actually thinner. But because I have a little bit more density than most people will have, it makes it look like my hair strands are thick. But as soon as I put heat on my hair and it's too hot, boom, my hair is heat damaged instantly and it's starting to break off. Like, I was out in the elements for 2 years. Boom, my hair did not like the change and it literally just started thinning out. Like, that's how come I'm starting my length over right now, because my hair did not like the change and it just started thinning out. If I put a perm on my hair, because I had a perm on my hair when I was like 15-ish, off in that area, like middle school, like from 7th and 8th grade, I had a perm on my hair. And my hair did not like it. It got even thinner than what it was when I was just straightening my hair. So my hair don't like a lot of crap. Like, it hates change. It hates a lot of stuff. So that's why I'm very careful in particular about what I do and what I put on my hair. And that's why I'm so skeptical about like certain tools. It's like, if I kind of go through my hair and it just is a no, I don't care. I am not finishing this video to damage my hair. That's why I'm very skeptical about going to people to do my hair, because I know what my hair do and don't like. I am really like, I would just prefer not to be pissed off at myself, to know what I know my hair. So if you know that your hair is gonna break off and it's gonna be brittle like that, sister girlfriend, please watch my videos, but don't do what I do. Like, don't do it, Miss Silly. Don't do it, because I don't want you to be pissed off at me because you knew something wasn't gonna work for your hair, but you did it anyways because my hair looks cute. Yeah, I just wouldn't do it. I'm on here to inspire and to help you guys, but don't do nothing to your hair that you don't feel confident or comfortable doing. Like, my sister be putting weave and wigs and stuff all in her head. She be doing that glue crap, and I be like, man, that's real cute though. Like, it's real cute. Like, she do her little pixie cuts. One day she's got purple hair, long hair, or mohawk. I can't do that crap to my head. I like it. It looks cute, but I can't do that crap to my head. Another update really quick for you guys that have been watching my videos like all the way through, especially my long ones like this one's going to be. The box braids were making me sick. I had them in for 2 months, and I told you guys how I was having headaches and I was feeling nauseous every time when I stood up. It was the braids that made me feel that way. The weight on my head, I don't know if it was from me only washing my hair one time, which it couldn't have been that, because I don't wash my hair for at least a month and 2 weeks when I have my natural mini braids in. But it's just another example to show you guys, like, if you know your body, don't do this crap that you see people doing on YouTube, because just because it works for somebody else doesn't mean that it's necessarily gonna work for you. And if you feel more comfortable with doing medium-sized twists, it doesn't have to be mini braids, or it doesn't have to be mini twists. Do what works for your hair. If your hair likes 2 big old French braids back and you can rock them for a whole month, take them down and then just redo it, and it's just your hair, then do that. Like, be safe about what you're doing with your hair. And y'all know I don't come on here to BS y'all and to be giving y'all false hope about nothing, madam, nothing. That's why I try to be a little bit more versatile on my channel with me doing twist outs and braid outs and stuff that I just know that don't work for my hair. But I'm going to be coming on here more with crap that I know that actually works for my hair, and I'm not going to be trying out a whole bunch of mess that I just know that don't work for my dang hair. So I know this probably was a long, boring maybe video for some of you guys, but I wanted to address this because it's been questions on my channel about, can I do mini braids on thin hair? And the answer is yes, you can. Are you probably gonna see your scalp? Probably. Can you see my scalp? No, you can't, but my hair is just healthier and thicker now. Please go watch my other video showing receipts of how my natural mini braids have evolved. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting me and liking my mini braids. Like, I'm super stoked that you guys absolutely love my mini braids. Do what works for your hair and be safe with your protective styles. If you can do a protective style and put a wig on, and that's what you love and that's what's easy for you to do, then do what works for you. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helps someone. Sorry if it was just kind of like a long ramble and an explanation of stuff, but I did just want to put that out there for you guys. You can do it, but do it at your own risk. They don't have to be as small as mine. So thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.